Hi guys, welcome back to another video. This is your girl Raquel. Yes, people, say you have some people in life, they're just bad-minded and red-eye and grudgeful and envious of people things. Imagine yesterday morning, a friend of mine, a very good friend of mine, called me. She called me so early. I said to myself, there's something have to be wrong because she's not a person that called so often and so early to begin with. So I returned the call, and she sounded so down and everything, and she told me they broke in her house and stole her stuff, her herbal stuff that she invested in to sell, and they stole almost everything. So now, people, this is a lady. This is a lady that lost her husband, so she's a widow, and she has a little girl about 11 years old. She lost her husband about 6 years ago, and everybody knows that in Antigua. Antigua is so small. Most people know everybody business. Very small place. So she was telling me that she gave a guy a job to cut her yard. So she is the first time our house has been broken into. The very first time. And she's living at that place for so many years. So she was saying she doesn't know. It's such a coincidence. She gave the guy the job. He came and cut the yard, and our house got broken into. So allegedly, she wants to believe that it's the guy that did it. But people, listen. In life, I don't know how some people just get up and just decide that they're gonna steal people things or whatever. And I believe, listen, people, thiefiness not just come so. Thiefiness start from a childhood state. You see, from once your pitney bring home people's pencil and book and all them something, then on curve it by then stop it, send them back with it. You should aware of what the child have and what does not belong to your child. Send that child back with it, because I strongly believe that it starts from there. At school, bringing on people rubber, book or whatever, and take up this, start stealing stuff them in your house or whatever. Curve it from there. My daughter is 12 years old. The other day, I told her to go and take her lunch money, and she took more than what she should. And when I found out, I took everything back. I took both the lunch money and the money that she took, the extras, and I teach her, you're not going to go to school today with no money. I am going to bring your lunch today. I will bring your lunch. Because she was, but mommy, I said, no, I told you to go and take so and so, and you took more than what I told you to took. That's the beginning of stealing and start telling lies. No, that doesn't work with me. So she went to school without lunch money, but I go to school very early and I carry her lunch there. I took some lunch for her very early, so she got something to eat. But I was just teaching her a lesson. It doesn't work with me. So the next time I tell her to go and take money, she come and she show me what she took. Even if it's $1 she's gonna take in my house, not because she's my child. I said to her, ask. So if she's gonna take $1, anything, she asks, mommy, can I take this? Mommy, can I take that? Because that's the way it should be. Just go and take things. It's not yours. It is mine. Ask for it, not because you're my child. So you have to curve them from very early on in life. But listen up, my friend now, she went, cause she hardly works. She just have a little job, and so forth. Not really paying her much, but she's satisfied. So she garnered a little loan from the bank and said she's gonna invest in these herbal products. And good God of my salvation, you got thief from the widow? Huh? You got thief from the widow? That's why somehow no curse. Thieving is a curse. And you cannot be better off than how you should. The more you thief, somehow you just cannot be better. Because people I water the pound. People yai water depan uno. Cause look what uno a thief from. The widow or whatever. Huh? Matter of fact, you're supposed to thief from nobody. It is not your things. It does not belongs to you. If you cannot afford to buy it from her, cut your yai, pass it. Someone to red yai. And want to live above your means. If you cannot afford to buy a thing, cut your yai, pass it. Maybe one day you can buy it, or perhaps you was living without it before, so you can still live without it now. You don't have to go and steal it. That's why some people go and thief red yai. They think they should have it. And they think they should have it, and they don't have the money for it, so they think they should take it. No, people things are not yours. People things are not yours. It doesn't belong to you. And someone who want to live the most flashy life here, there, and everywhere, and broth here, there, and everywhere, for people expense. And wear the flashiest clothes, and a thief it. Come on, people invest. Imagine she lost, now she lose her profit, plus investment or money where she use, plus she have to pay the bank. She have to pay back the bank money plus interest and everything, and she can't tell the bank that somebody thief her things. She have to pay it back. So the woman lost. She lose. You think you're gonna be whoever steal woman? You think you're gonna be better off than better off? I water upon you. Some on a curse, that's why on the lead to either on a debt or police really deal with you wickedly when they end up in a jail because on a curse. Thieving is a curse. Don't take that what does not belong to you. Cut your eye, pass it. You cannot afford it, leave it alone. Yeah, you was living without it before, you can live without it now. You're not bound to have it. And some of them can afford things. Some people can afford things and they still go and thief. Because it's just in their blood. It's a curse. Cut that curse now. They can afford it, but they still believe that their money is too good enough to spend for it. But they believe your money that you use to purchase, to invest in your stuff or purchase the stuff, they believe they should come and take it. And they can afford to buy it. Sometimes when you see a friend with this, that, this a carrier, that the clothes, that on the pocket can't reach it. But when you believe when you're supposed to go in at the store, go thief it. And then people are want to get catch by camera, want to go to jail. Sometimes I see them at the star, on Facebook, for petty crimes, some petty things where them probably could have just cut their eye pass. It is so shameful. People know you're a thief. Your name tarnish, we go and thief people things, and some petty things too. Look food, ear oil, look one pair of boot. When you have to hold up and have to smile so they on candy camera. On a tarnish the name for that. Come on, does it worth it? Does it worth your name being tarnished? For things. Leave people things alone. People things does not belong to you. Live without it. Or save your money to buy it if you think you should have it and it's gonna do you justice. Save your money, put towards it and go and buy it. Now broke in a woman's house and thief the lady stuff, and she have to go and pay back the bank and plus with interest, and now she lost most of her stuff. That is not fair at all. That is not fair. That's on a curse with a curse. Yes, you all curse with a curse. Thiefiness, I strongly believe it's a curse. Because sometimes when they end up, as I say, the worst happened to you end up behind bars. And when you come out from behind bars, and still I got thief when you come back and thief again. That is not right at all. And she was so down. She was so depressed. Those are the things that can lead you in depression in the people. It can really lead you in depression to know that, you invest your money, your one little money, you go a bank, go go get the loan to invest in your product to see if you can, get some profit and everything. And when you look on it, to hell, now she have the bank to go pay back. So she lost in every way. She lose people in every way. That is not cool, people. That is really, 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 really not cool. And I have a video the other day about honesty. Honesty is the best policy. That's the other video that I made. Honesty is the best policy. Cause some of them too, as I say, they don't need for thief, but they have them money and they don't want to spend their money, so they see people things. Some of them get a job. In a people house cleaner, housekeeping or whatever. The people them a test them and they not even know that it's a test. And the people then leave them things, leave some money, leave some jewelry, whatever value, and they steal it and bumps and they lose a job. And then their character being tarnished, because of that. And it's not say they need it. It's just a want. They think they should have people saying there are some people in life, people think that they should have it. They should have people things and see with their valuables and they think they should have it. Although they can spend their money and buy it, they don't want to spend their money. They must save their money. But you must buy it and they must come and steal it. So you have some people in life who are like that as well. While you have some who directly cannot afford it and they are read and they believe that they should have it. And they come and they do, they go out of them way. Sometimes you even lose your life in the process. They broke into your house, then come for steal and destroy. For some petty things too. Because they believe they cannot afford it and they saw you with it and they believe they should have it. They come for it. So you have two kind of stealing. That me I realize now. Because some people who thief, they don't have to thief. But then just ready eye and bad mind and they don't want to spend their money and they're too cheap. So you must buy it and they must come and take it. That is not right. That is not right. So I was trying to, comfort her and tell her at least they didn't take all of it or whatever. So try and sell what you have or whatever, they didn't take and they didn't take further things or whatever. So they look like they directly broke. It has to be someone that she knows and they know that she is selling those stuff because they directly went in the house for that. They directly went and got the products. They took out what they wanted. So it's someone that she knew and knew that she's selling them. That's not it and I felt her pain. Because when you have a close friend, whatever happened bad to them, you're supposed to feel your friend pain. Yes, I could be in the same situation, and I know of her situation. I know that she had tried, and she have her daughter going to school, and everybody knows that she don't have a man since her husband died. She not interested. She interested to get another husband. She not interested for a boyfriend. So she's waiting as long as possible, and her husband died over 6 years now. And if she don't get the husband, then she will just die like that. But she has a little girl that she has to maintain. So she not nobody where come a week time, give her this and that. So it's so unfair. It is very much unfair. She not have no handout. Nobody give her no handout. And she decided, think she could have think if she have that mindset as a thief to go and thief people things. But no. She refused to do that, to go and thief people things. She go and get her loan and invest in some product for sell to get some money. And if it's not that, she would have gone and do some other things, some other legal things. She now think for go and thief. That's why I believe strongly that thieving, it comes from a child. I strongly believe it. So when you see parents, when you see kids then come home with people robber and so forth, don't think it's innocent. Don't think it is innocent. That's where it starts. Send them back with it. Send them back with it. Where you got that from? Is it yours? Did I buy that for you? Send them back with it. You see them come with the book and the pencil and so forth. The children, they love to walk home with people things. Send them back with it. Because if you don't send them back with it, they're going to think it is okay. And as they grow and progress, it's going to graduate from that. And it's going to graduate in bigger crime. Although they may not graduate to bigger crime, but if they get a work, they start stealing from their workplace and start stealing little things and so forth because it's in them blood. You understand me? They've been nurturing that behavior since they were young. And you as a parent, our parent, don't break that out of them. You didn't curve it from their young, so they believe it is okay to take people's things, although they have it. Because these children that comes home with people things, they have their own things, They have their own rubber, their own pencil or whatever. But their eye is so long, it is so red, and it a boil up bad mind in them, then believe they should have the other child rubber or pen because it look better than for them. So they believe they should have it. And that behavior nurtured from that come up. So even if they now go out and broke people's house, they start stealing from their workplace. Even if they call them white collar crime or whatever, white collar thief or white collar thief. They have them good job, but they're still a thief. They're still a thief because that behavior nurture. So them believe in themselves, it is okay for me to do that. Although I can afford to buy it, no, I don't think I should buy it. I think I should take it. So I strongly believe it's coming from that. So we have to break out our boys and girls from a younger age. Carry it back. Sit them down. You have your own pencil, your own rubber, your own book. It is not okay to bring home people things that's stealing. Please take it back to the person. Even if you see them with it 1 week later, you search them bag, and you see them with it 1 week later or 1 month later, tell them to bring it back. Tell them carry it back. Carry it back to the person you took it from. As some me do with my daughter, I teach her from a younger age. Me not say she carry on people things because I told her, I sat her down from an early age. And if me see her come with up, even now she's 12 years old, soon 13, and if me see her come home with people with a pen or whatever, I ask her who she got it from. And she will tell me the person, give it to her or whatever. Because for her ink done, pen ink done, so the person will give it to her. And me have to find out. So she knows that she not come home with people's stuff. Yesterday I pick her up at school because she said this week she don't want to get any lunch money. She want me to fix her lunch and give to her to take to school. Cause she want me to fix the same lunch where them I sell at school for X amount of money. So I buy the same thing and fix it. And give her juice and her water and everything, and she took it to school. So yesterday when I pick her up, I saw her eating a suck. Jamaican call it suck. Antiguans call it ice pop. So I saw her was eating an ice pop. So I said, who gave it to you? Where you got money to buy that? And she told me that because I didn't give her any money. I gave her everything that she needed, her water, her fruits, or this or that, whatever. And so she don't need anything. And I pick her up early. And when I pick her up, she's going to get more things. She's going to get her food, other things. So she's okay. So I said, where you got that? Where you got that ice pop? And she said, a girl buy it. So I say, you begged the girl? Or I said, where you got money to buy that? And she said, no, mommy, I didn't buy it. So-and-so bought it for me. So I said, did you beg her? And she said, no, she bought one for herself and she bought one for her. So this morning I gave her lunch and I gave her some extra little money to buy ice pop if she want to buy ice pop. I said, don't go to school and beg nobody no ice pop. She said, I didn't beg it, mommy. Is my friend buy one for me and her. So I said, okay. So I give her a little $2 US or whatever to buy an ice pop or whatever she needs. You understand me? So you have to curb these children from early. We all see it, We as parents, we see it because everything that they do, we see it we see it in them because we are the first to see them. We are their first teacher. Before they start going to school, we are our kids' first teacher. So we are to teach and we are to instill values into them. If they grow up big and depart from that, at least your conscience won't burn you because you know you instill good values in them. We are their first teacher. So we saw everything first. So you when you see them come home with the pencil and the this and the that from people when it belongs to them, we see them start a thief first. Are we the first one to see it? That they start thieving. And then some parents ignored and say just innocent and ignored it. That behavior nurture. That behavior, we're nurturing that behavior. So then continue coming home with people, things, book and pencil, this and that. So they graduate to further things when they reach teenager. Some of them start, a teenager start with bigger crime, bigger thieving. And if they do not start with thieving at teenager or whatever level, some of them start stealing when they get them good job. They start stealing in the workplace or steal somewhere else or whatever, So we are the ones the parents are the ones that see these behavior first. Some nurture it, some cut them out of it. Some parents cut them out of it, while some nurture the behavior and encouraging it. So it is encouraging when you see them coming with people this and that home, and you don't say anything. You turn a blind eye to it. That's nurturing it. That's and also encouraging the behavior because they believe that they should take people's things, although they don't need it or want it. And even if they need and want it, it is not okay to go and take people's stuff. It is just not okay. And we nurture the behavior and we encourage it. But I am one parent now, nurture no behavior of that. I mean, not encourage nothing like that. And my daughter knows that she's not supposed to come me question everything. Even if me see it, if me not see it same time when I pick her up, and me see it 1 month later, she would have to carry it back to the person. My daughter said me to this and me to that, but I sat her down and I said, I want you to become a better version of me. You understand me? And I have to curb certain behavior. I want you to have good values. That's when you go up in life. When you get older, you know wrong from right. And you teach you how to choose our friends with certain characteristic. Because you must know bad friends from good friends. Because if a friend is going to tell you, thief this, thief that, and do that, and do that, that's a bad character. So you have to identify this character from early and realize that's not a good friend to keep. And if a friend is going to tell you, go and smoke this and let us go and smoke that, that's really not a good friend to keep. So I continue, I sit her down, and I talk to her day and night. I don't know if she's hearing, if she's listening or whatever, but when she gets big and God allow her to get bigger or whatever, let me see it. And I'm around, want to see the type of human being that she's going to become. But at least I know I did my part. I did my part, and that's we as parents are there to curb them, teach you, use them. It's in the Bible. Teach them. Do not spoil the rod and spare the rod and spoil the child. Teach your youths them. We are the first parents. We are to teach them good values. And we are to curb certain things from their 1-year-old, 2-year-old coming up. We ought to see, because we are the first one that sees certain things first. And we ought to curb it. Do not encourage it. Do not nurture it, because we are going nurture and encourage one big dirty gunman, one big dirty thief at the end of the day. And then you're going to say, you're the one who feel bad. When police lock he or she up or kill he or she, you're the one going to feel bad about it. But you did not stop certain behavior from young. You nurture it, you encourage it. So parents, please instill good values in your children. You're their first teacher. You suffer certain behaviors from early. Break them out from it. Break them out of it. So they not become a nasty big dirty gunman or a nasty big dirty thief. Or the both of them go hand in hand, gunman slash thief, whatever. But I'm so sad about my friend situation, but I think she probably got past it now and so forth. It could have been worse and so forth, but it's not okay. People, it's not okay in life to take people things. If you cannot afford certain things and you know you want it, just cut your eye past it now. Stop the red eyeness, enviness and whatever. All those lead to thieving and to further behavior. Further worse behavior. Cut your eye off of people things. Leave people things alone. It belongs to you. Don't live above your means. You cannot afford certain things. Leave it alone. You cannot afford to buy X. You saw X sneakers where you like and you cannot afford it. Go to China and get something. Go to China and get the knockoff. You cannot afford a Gucci purse or Gucci bag. Go to China or go somewhere else and get the knockoff. Or you just do without it. You've been living without it, breathing without it. You can do without it. You don't have to get it. There are further things in life than material things. There are further things and better things in life than material things. You don't have to have certain material things because you see your friends or your family with. You don't have to have it. You've been living from once you have life, there is hope. And life is the greatest thing to have. When you get up every morning and you get up and you realize that you're up and you have your breath in you, that's it. That's a blessing in itself to be alive. You don't have to gain material things because at the end of the day, all these material things are going to burn up. When God comes, there is a God, and these material things are going to destroy. Can notice when people dead, they cannot take no material thing. You ever see a house buried or a car buried anybody yet? Or maybe them buried them clothes and jewel with them, but can they use it? Can they see it? No, the dead knows nothing. So at the end of the day, you run down this and run down that and run for thief this because you want to buy this and whatever. At the end of the day, you cannot take it with you. So life is greater. Having your breath in you is greater than any material things and anything that you should think you should grudge people for and think you should have it because you don't have the money to buy it. So you think you should have it. Either you don't have the money or you have it, but you think you should have it. Cut away from that behavior. Material things is not all in life. Leave people with them things. If the people with them things because them buy for them own comfort, not for you to come and steal and destroy them for it. Leave it alone. Cut from that behavior, man. Cut from it. If you don't have it now, from once breath in you, save your money and buy it. Or just do without it. Because you was living without it before you see the person with it and you think you should red eye them, envy them, and bad mind them feet. You think you should have it. Cut from them behavior. Alright? So parents, curb certain behavior that you see from our boys and girls. Because you are the one that saw first and see all them behavior. Curve it. Don't encourage it. Don't nurture it. Because you're going to be sorry when they get big. Trust me. All right, so we can do all things through Christ, not some, all things. So guys, I'm leaving now. So thanks for watching. Have a great day.